Welcome to Fitness After 50. If you are, like me, a baby boomer and you're looking to get started in an exercise program, or you're looking to get started again, you're in the right place. If you're already active and maybe not seeing quite as much results from what you're doing as you'd like to, or you simply want to be empowered to know that you're making the right decisions about your exercise program by learning more about the recent research and what choices are the right choice for the results that you want and maybe the conditions that you have or the time constraints you have, you are also in the right place. Those are exactly the reasons why I designed that course and this too. We are living in a world today where it's no longer a choice of whether or not we want to exercise. If we hope to age actively, it's a matter of how will we exercise to get the best results so that we can spend the majority of our lives living healthfully and choosing exactly the activities and the way that we want to spend our time while we're here on this earth. I've been a fitness professional for 28 years, so I've worked with older adults, honestly, for almost 3 decades. I have taught university students how to work with older adults, and I presented nationally and internationally for the fitness industry, training the trainers. So I know the questions that you frequently ask when you're thinking about getting started or you're working with someone. And more importantly, I know how to suggest to you the questions that you should ask. And that's part of my reason for designing this course right here. So what can you expect in this course? Not a workout. This is not going to be an exercise program. So if you're looking for that, unfortunately, you're in the wrong place. But what you will find is a few examples of specific stretches and exercise. More importantly, the how-to, so that when you examine a new program, whether it be on television or on a DVD or in a health facility or in a parks and recreation program, or as you work with a personal trainer, you'll know whether you're getting the kind of exercise that you should be getting based on what your goals and your needs are. We need to quarterback, so to speak, for ourselves and make sure that the people we're working with have actually designed programs for us, have worked with people who are in our current status and condition and who have had the goals that we have. And it's up to you, because the fitness industry is still a self-governed industry. And that means to you and I that anyone can call themselves a fitness instructor and anyone can call themselves a personal trainer. And if you don't ask the right questions, or an owner or manager hasn't hired and trained the right, credible, qualified, and educated fitness instructor or trainer, you're in somebody's hands who simply has a passion. And they don't intend necessarily to hurt or to harm, but they may not know enough to know what they don't know. And you want to be sure that you get information that you can trust. So what you'll find in this course is a great education. And I'm going to start off by hopefully motivating you. If you're still thinking, you're looking for more information to get motivated, I'm hoping that this will help. So we're going to cover 7 major points, and that's by no means all inclusive, but 7 major reasons why really recent research in the last 2 years is showing us we can reverse the aging process. Exercise really is now the fountain of youth. We've called it that for years, those of us that believe in it and like it and have experienced it. But now research shows us that at the cellular level, there are ways we can make changes and reverse the aging process. So if this is you at home watching and you're not started and you've never exercised, it doesn't matter. No matter what age you start, you can see results, feel benefits, look good and feel great at any age. So what you're going to find in this is no age category related to exercise, but you'll find ability related suggestions about what you can do. I know 80-year-olds who compete in Ironman triathlons, and that's a long day of up to 17 hours of endurance exercise. And I also know 40-year-olds who are old and have problems with special conditions they have to work around. So it's not based on age, but it's based on our ability that we need to choose the physical activity that we do. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. So here's how we'll lay out the course. You're going to see a series of videos similar to this one. You're going to see some slides, and in some cases I'll pair up slides with my lecture, talking to you about the points that I really want to drive home for you. I'll show you some instances of specific exercises or stretches, suggesting to you what you're looking for when you might be shopping for a program or a professional yourself. And we'll talk about the components of exercise as we age. Cardiovascular fitness, strength training or resistance, flexibility, or really what I call mobility, because it's not whether you can touch your toes or not that matters, but it's how well you can move through your activities of daily living pain-free, and that is the goal. We're going to talk a little bit also about what questions should you specifically ask in interviewing a personal trainer if you were thinking of doing that, and why that might be a good idea, even though it might be for you at first cost prohibitive. You might be thinking you can't afford that. I'm going to point some things out to you that might make you think you can't afford not to. At least have a session to get started with good technique and have someone right there watching you, suggesting the things that would be most beneficial, even if you end up then doing things on your own afterward. So I'll leave you with some checklists, some handouts, and some additional reading material if you're looking for ways that you can learn the most about exercising as you age so that you can change the way you age. And if you, like me, are ready to get started, let's go, and I'll see you on the other side inside the course.